There's still a respect there, obviously, between me and Josh, but there's just been a few things that have been said, I think, from him and his team that were unnecessary. In particular, he done a little video at the public workout in Hatton's gym, where I just finished training, and I thought he was taking a photograph, doing a selfie, so I kind of stood with my hand up, and he said, "Oh, I'm myself, Carl," and just thought it was a wee bit disrespectful. I remember getting out of the ring thinking, who do you think he is? I wish I'd have hit him a slap, but soon, you know, an hour later, I'd forgotten about it. So a few things like that. He's going to knock me out. Doesn't need to say that when he's got the knockout ratio that he has. Yeah, that's it really. That's it. Well, there's a few other things, but I'll keep them to myself.
He thinks the doubts are starting to creep in now with you, and that you're just starting to realise how good a fighter he is.
I think that's probably what I would say about him, if I'm being honest. I would just flip it on its head, and I think that he's probably taking this fight, obviously because it'll be his biggest payday ever, so #1, but he's thinking I'm on the slide, and they keep talking about timing. You know, they got Lee Selby, and they'll openly say it, I got Lee Selby at the right time. So what is he saying? He wouldn't have fought him a year and a half ago when the fight was being talked about. So he got him when he was completely weight drained rather than the shape he was in a year and a half ago. And they're saying that about me now. It's about timing, so they think I'm over the hill. So he's starting to realise that I think as the fight gets a bit closer, that I'm not. And he'd certainly know all about it on the night. In the first round, he'll realise I'm not over the hill. And I'm going to introduce him to world-class boxing. I'm going to introduce him. He's never seen it before. If he'd have fought Lee Selby a year and a half ago, he might have seen it, but he still hadn't seen it. Look, 3 fights ago, we fought Kiko Martinez, and that fight's outside Leeds, and he loses. I think Kiko Martinez won that fight, and he fought a guy called Dennis Salen, you know, fucking nobody. Stopped him, but it was pretty competitive until the stoppage came, and then he fought a malnourished Lee Selby. So he wants to talk about my last sort of 3 performances since the Santa Cruz defeat, and talk about that, you know, I'm not performing. You know, the last 2 in particular, I cruised. I never really got out of first gear. So I think they're saying these things to themselves because they want to believe it. I don't know if they actually believe it though.